Part 4, we are discussing key element of corporate tax: accounting period, tax period, corporate tax rate. We already having the understanding the accounting period, tax period, but let's see understand from here also what is the accounting period. Accounting period is equal to tax period. Already we discussed this part. Now the accounting period, we are discussing about the companies. The companies, the juridical person. Juridical person, there is the LLP, private limited, LLP. Okay, LLC is a limited liability company, private company, and LLP is a limited liability partnership, public joint stock company. Here we have to understand this, and the poem also. The poem, just now we discussed this part. We have to understand the accounting period as tax period, because if effectively managed and controlled from the UAE, so that also fall under the UAE taxation. So UAE corporate tax is effective from 1st June 2023. Here is the one of the key point I want to share with you guys, because the as I earlier mentioned, the corporate tax is based on keeping the compliance with the company law. Some companies who registered in 1st June till 30th June of 2023. If any new company who's incorporated from 1st June to 30th June 2023, and if their accounting period is changed to December, Now here we are taking the example, if changed to December, which means the company law is mentioning accounting period for the new company can be minimum 6 months to up to 18 months. Okay. So no, accounting period is 12 months, but maximum up to 18 months. Okay. So now if we look into that, so the first accounting period normally for the new company is combined with the next accounting period. This is mostly people do. But here, if we combine the first year of the first accounting period, as it June to the December, this is almost 7 months. And the next year is the 2024, this is the 12 month, this is the exceeding the 18 month. So such companies are registered in the month of June 2023, 1st to 30th June. Their return was due last year, September 2024. For these 7 months, they have to close the accounting period and submit the return. This part we are discussing over here. Just for understanding, I shared the return. Now the first accounting period on and after the first accounting, the start of first tax period. Guys, I'll just hold stopping here, but I'll share another exercise in the group. So let's work on that exercise. Meanwhile, I'll just clean my screen also. Hi, participant. I'm audible. I shared another link, so hope it is working. Will take only the few minutes to complete that. My apology in case I miss your, because I may not focus on the chat also, meanwhile, the same time. But we will keep note on your highlights, and we will try to address these highlights as well. Would you please confirm the link is working and is done? Thank you. And I appreciate while presentation, do not write on screen. We will see, because normally I used to go through with the Teams application, but this time I have the Zoom platform, because as PID platform earlier used to have this session through the Zoom. So we continue this similar practice. The purpose of such quiz to have the active or interactive session and the participation, because such it will be marked as attendance, and that will be, because down the line we will have the exercise session also that is not counted in this 20 session, that will schedule based on the weekend, and will discuss in the group, because that exercise session based on the all this previous learning, and you have to relevant the uh, ministerial decision or the cabinet decision that we will mark over there. So we will highlight the key areas that will be understanding for you guys, because while doing the exercise, then we come to know, okay, this is the area, how to understand, how to apply. Theoretically, things may be not very understandable, but while doing the exercise, it will be much helpful. Shall we continue? Yeah, regarding the slide, we will discuss with Mr. Sayed, and we'll do the needful for this slide as well. For the most important for this slide to understand the concept, then to prepare the slide, you guys can make your own slide as well, because just and the video for this session also will be available for you guys. Just another 1 minute. If you guys share, hope I'm audible and the things are moving fine, then we will start again. Okay, let's continue. Our time slot is only 2 hours. We have to complete the session in 2 hours, but I'll try my level best to adjust the speed also, but we need to consider the time constraint as well. Key element of the corporate tax. Now we have only, I think, 40 minutes left, so we'll try to cover this topic. Key element of the corporate tax. Accounting period and the corporate tax period. We have to understand the corporate tax rate. We were discussing the accounting period and the tax period, both are same. I'll just make one. Accounting period, we are discussing the tax accounting period and the tax period, both are same. Now, the accounting period for the juridical person we are discussing. What are the juridical person? That is the LLP, private limited liability partnership, public joint stock company. Public joint stock company, normally the shares traded in the stock exchange. LLP is a incorporated partnership. We are saying the unincorporated partnership or incorporated partnership. This is also very key area, on interesting area, poem that we discuss the place of effective management, even the management of inside UAE, but operation are outside UAE. CT effective that we already discussed with the example also for understanding. Accounting periods is different. Taxable person have different accounting period. First tax period, just for understanding purpose, we are discussing the first tax period. Accounting period Jan to December. If ours here the important part we have to understand, the corporate tax is starting from 1st June. So 1st June onward, we have to see what is the company first accounting period, because accounting period will be the tax period. We are talking about the juridical person. Now, so if we are saying the January to December, the first accounting period. So now 1st June 2023. So what is the upcoming tax period? Well, January to December is in 24. So our first tax period will be start from January 24 till 31st December 24. Now the next, the first we are saying after June, July will be appear. July will be there. So if company first accounting period is July to June, then his first accounting period or tax period will be July 23 till June 24. Now, the next we are saying the April, if the accounting period for the company is April to March is 20, then the corporate tax initiated or started or effective is from 1st June, then April, we cannot consider the April 23 to March 24. So this will not be his first tax period, means after the effective date of corporate tax. So here we are seeing in 23 we are discussing. In 23 the January will not come. After June, January will not come. So next year 24. So first tax period, here we are saying if January will not come after June, so first tax period will be the next year. So first accounting period or the tax period will be from July onward as per MOA. So here again the reference, the accounting period, or it will be mentioned on the memorandum of association. But the accounting period for the natural person is Gregorian calendar year. We say accounting period or tax period. So here we, as we're discussing Jan to December, this is Jan to December 24, July to June, July 23 to July 23 to June 24, and for the theme on. So now here, just for understanding, whatever the accounting periods, that will be your tax periods, the 9 months from end of the accounting period, your city return and the payment due date. So accordingly, we mention. So 9 months after the end of tax period. We may say accounting period, but in terms of tax, we have to say tax period. Now the next is the another leg of that accounting period. We already seen the natural person next, because juridical person we already discussed the accounting period, but natural person accounting period by default is a Gregorian calendar year. That is a Jan to December. If they are taxable, if the revenue threshold is exceeded by 1 million, they have to apply for the city registration. Corporate tax period, we already discussed in detail, just for understanding purpose. If you want the law reference, taxable person is required to file a corporate tax return for each tax period. Now here the law reference is already there. You can go simply on Google and search the city law article 57. It will be open the city law and you can go to the article 57. The first tax period is the financial year or thereof. Normally the tax period is 12 months. And in case of Norway, tax period is 12 months for any company which is they are preparing the financial year. We can say the Gregorian calendar year, but it may differ, is not the same for each. But in FTA, a taxable person may apply to FTA for different tax period up to 18 months. If you have any practical scenario where you are facing the challenges, you may apply to FTA to change the accounting period. One of the example, if you want to be part of the corporate tax group, yes, then you have to, if you're part of any group of companies, you want to make the group, then you all the other conditions are met, meaning you are changing your accounting period. You can submit the notification to the FTA and apply for the change of accounting period. The first period will be 18 months and the subsequent will be the 6 months. They can base on case to case what are the scenario, but one of the example is this. But it can be the lesser than in case of company is liquidating. So then it cannot be the 12 months. It can be shorter period, maybe 2 months, 3 months, whatever as per the actual liquidation process. Here, just for understanding, again, we are presenting the tax period for better understanding as an example. Fiscal year is 1st June, 31st May. Here we shown the first tax period is a 12 month from 1st June till 31st. Here will be some typo error. It should be 23. It should be 23 instead of 24. The 9 months after the tax return, financial year Jan to December, again we are understanding here January 24 till 31st December 24, 9 months after that. If the financial year is April to March, so accordingly, for understanding purpose, we are represented here from April 24 to the March 25, then 9 months after that. Corporate tax rate. So now we have to understand what are the corporate tax rate. Earlier we have the overview, but let's have the more insight over that. So corporate tax may be the 0%, maybe 9%, maybe 15%. Let's see. On natural person, resident, taxable income up to and including 375 is the okay, 0%. We are saying if 375 threshold is 0%, but we already discussed here, we are discussing only the tax rate, we are not discussing the relief. Taxable income up to 375 is 0 if it's exceeding 375, but here the definition of taxable income, we have to understand the accounting income and the taxable income both are not same. Normally the accounting team, they work as a accounting, prepare the accounting financial statement for the accounting profit, but we have to work on that and then convert to the taxable income. So juridical person resident, we have to see that their tax slab same. The first 375 zero rated above is a 9%. But here again, the effective rate of corporate tax is not the 9%. We will see the example why we are seeing the 9%, because the 375 is a 0, then the excess amount you are paying the 375. Non-resident with the PE in UAE or nexus or immovable property in the UAE. Here we already discussed what is the PE, because even the non-resident person who do not have the company here, but still they are taxable, same corporate tax rates. Taxable person, maybe the 0 rated or the 9% in case of free zone. And natural person. This is the